First guests we have from the Greater Moncton Women's Progress Club. We have Marie Law and we have Dawn Evans. So they have a huge event coming up on Saturday, and we're all very excited about it. It's called Leaving Your Mark, a Night of Giving. So how are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Wonderful.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Leaving Your Mark, it is the first annual. I don't know if I want to put the annual pressure, but it is the first time for this event.
That's right.
So how about you tell us all about it?
Well, we sat down and we wanted to do a new event, and we wanted something that was very different from anything that we've done before. And we wanted something that was a little higher end, something that, and St. James Gate had offered to partner with us and offered us their event room. And for anyone who has never been there, it is absolutely spectacular. So as soon as we walked into the room, we had this vision of what we wanted to do for our event. Mm-hmm. So coming up with a name wasn't the hard part, because we wanted our whole community to be involved in this, not just the Women's Progress Club, but everybody out there. You can leave your mark on your community in so many different ways. And for us, we felt that this was a great event to kickstart something new within the city. And I'm really pleased at the way that it's shaped up. We have a lot of great sponsors, like Atlantic Lottery has come on board. We've had Dooley's, and We College, yes, We College, yes. So it's really kind of cool, because the Women's Progress Club, our mandate is to empower women and to help children. So to have such as We College on board is a great way to show the advocacy that's out there. We have 4 charities that we are supporting: Solvis Clinic, the Atlantic Wellness Center, the Canadian Cancer Society's local WIG program, and CETA, which is a French tutoring not-for-profit organization that helps French children and adults who have literacy problems, and it's all done in French. So it was a way for us with CETA to help out the French section of our community. We haven't reached out to them in the past, but we've worked with CETA before, and their mandate is so similar to ours that we felt that it was a great fit for us. Do you want to talk about the WIG program?
Yeah, so the Canadian Cancer WIG program. So it's basically the funds we're going to raise will support this initiative in our city. So without our event, I don't think, or our event or our support, I don't think they would be able to provide the wigs. So it's for women, children, men. They provide turbans as well as wigs for people local who have suffered cancer and have lost their hair. Yeah, so I'm really excited to support that initiative. I felt it was really, it spoke to what we want to do and give back to the community locally. So.
Now, in preparation of this event, how do you pick the different initiatives? Because there's so many great ones in our community. So how did you narrow it down to just 4?
This year
it was hard.
It was very hard. This year, the Women's Progress Club changed the way that we allocated our monies. In the past, we primarily just chose a couple of charities that dealt primarily with women and children. So this year, we decided that we wanted to share the wealth, so to speak, and we developed a grant program. And through social media and publicity from other sources, we put out the call to the entire Tri-City area for charities to submit applications. Now, there was a rigorous vetting process. I mean, we had, Don and I both sat on the grant committee along with another club member, and we had a rating system. And so, like Don said, I mean, we had so many great charities that it was hard to pick. It just came down to who rated the highest, you know, like which four scored the highest. Yeah. And so it ended up that it was Solvis, the Atlantic Wellness Center, CETA, and the WIG program here.
You have to take the emotion out of it, because
yes.
once you start reading all the stories.
Oh yeah, you want to give to everybody.
Yes.
Exactly.
There's only so much.
There's only so much, and we had approached Solvis before to help out in any way we could, because we just don't raise money. We volunteer. We volunteered close to 1,500 hours in our community last year, which is quite a lot. You know, so it's not just you know, getting out there and selling tickets and one thing and another. We're boots on the ground. We serve meals. We whatever needs to be done. We work hand in hand with the Men's Progress Club on some of their big initiatives, like the Antler Breakfast and their Christmas in the Pedway. So when we decided to, when our charities were picked, we decided that we needed to have an event that was worthy. To sort of like to draw attention to, not that people don't know what these organizations are, but to give people the opportunity to actually give back a piece of themselves, you know, like a night of giving, and to leave their mark on their community by simply just, you know, buy a 50-50 ticket, or you know, we have some great silent auction prizes. We have like different things. Like, I mean, people, you go usually to a silent auction, you've got a WestJet flight or you've got an Air Canada flight. Well, we have like flights from the Moncton Flight College, for example. So we have built a package around that, like a romantic night, you know, at such as St. James Gate Boutique Hotel with a meal, you know, things like that. So very unique prizes that people would think, wow, geez, that's nice to do, you know, like that would be great, you know, as a coming up to Valentine's Day, take your spouse or your partner and, you know, go for a tour around Moncton in an airplane and you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, because silent auctions, they've been done before. But,
yes.
You know, you got to find ways to make them fresh and,
yes.
and interesting, and that's a great way to do it. So let's talk more about the night itself.
Yes.
So Saturday, people are going to get there, and what's the experience going to be like?
Well, they're going to pull up in their car, and they're going to be greeted, and you know, and the red carpet's rolled out, and you go upstairs, and you know, you've got your coat check. We have our silent auction. One of the big things that we have a professional photographer who will take your picture of you or your, you know, if you're a couple or you're there as a group of friends, and he's going to print it on site, and you get to take it home as a reminder of this great night. So then we have food and drink pairings, an oyster bar, dessert station, charcuterie, cheese boards, that sort of thing. You know, it's not a big sit-down dinner. It's more of a chance for you to meet and greet and to mingle with the people who actually do the work for these charities. The executive directors or representatives from each of the charities will be there, so people will get a chance to meet them. They'll hear success stories. So, you know, it's not just going to be like a face in the crowd or a name that you know. You'll be able to actually interact with them and talk to them and find out where the money's going, you know, that you're donating or you're contributing. So, and we're really pleased. We think it's going to be, and it's like black tie, so I mean, everybody's going to be all dressed up and
it's elegant, luxurious.
Yes.
It's not a party.
No.
That's right.
There's
Yes.
a lot more playing that we can do it than that. We've got about 30 seconds. Where can people get tickets?
People can get tickets on Eventbrite. They can get them at St. James Gate here in Moncton. And just before I leave, we have another initiative, Piatto. It's Progress at Piatto, Thursday, February 7th. You go and it's in support of the coldest night of the year. For $20, you get an appetizer and a drink, and half of the money goes to the charity of choice.
Yes. So Thursday at Piatto and Leaving Your Mark. You can check out all the information on that on Facebook at GMW Progress and on the website cpcmonctonwomen.ca. Marie, Dawn, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully it goes very well and we'll get to have you guys back.
Yeah.
That would be great. Thank you
would be
so
awesome.
much, Mark.